Hello guys, and welcome back to Car Obsession. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name's Aaron. I am your master of ceremonies, and I'm joined by Monique, my Mark 1 Mazda MX-5, or be pedantic, my Unos Roadster. And she is quite dirty. It's been a very long time since I've cleaned her, but help is at hand because quite a few weeks ago I was sent this by a company called Sam's Detailing. They have sent me their sample kit, and within it there are 8 products for me to try out and to test. So what I'm going to do is clean the car and give you my thoughts. Now, just a quick one, just a quick disclaimer, this kit was sent to me for free and I am getting paid to do this video. Well, not directly. Basically, if you want to buy this kit from Sam's Detailing, it is normally £35, but because I can offer you a discount code of Car Obsession 5, that gives you £5 off your order. So this kit will now be £30, and every time you buy one using that discount code, I get a little bit of a percentage. So it is a win-win because you get a cheaper product and you are also helping to support the channel. So a massive thumbs up there. By the way, if you are new and you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. Anyway, all that waffling aside, what is actually in here? So, like I said, you have 8 products in total. Let me just open the box up like so. So the box itself is very well presented, it's quite elegant, it's quite simple yet effective. Let me bring it a little bit closer to the camera. So in here you've got 8 products like I said. So you have iron reactor, snow foam, shampoo, ceramic boost, ceramic wax, and you have glass cleaner, exterior detailer and interior detailer. And I'm hoping to use all of these products in this video and I can give you a full comprehensive review and also let you know my thoughts on this very comprehensive package. Just a quick one actually, by no means am I a car cleaning guru. As you can see, I am doing this in direct sunlight, which is a big no-no, and the reason for that is because if you have direct sunlight beaming down on the car, there is a good chance that parts of the car will dry out quickly and you won't be able to get a nice finish, and it will be water, you get those nasty watermarks and it is streaky. However, I haven't really got much choice. This is the best area I can use, and this area is only shaded first thing in the morning. I'm sure my neighbours wouldn't appreciate me firing up my pressure washer at silly o'clock. Anyway, that's enough babbling. Is it any good? Well, let's find out. I'm going to kick things off with the iron reactor. So let's kick things off with the iron reactor. What this will do, it will help to get rid of contamination on the alloys. So just give the bottle a little bit of a shake and just spray it on. I have to be careful because it is a little bit breezy, so give it a few pumps. And as you can hopefully see, the bits that are contaminated are bleeding purple, which looks quite funky. Looks like the car is bleeding, but of course it's just the contaminants being washed away and just being eased off the metalwork. So leave it on for about 5 minutes or so. Let it do its thing, and then I will rinse off. Wow, look at that. I'll be completely honest, I don't think I've ever seen her alloys sparkle so much. That is truly amazing, and I'm not just saying that.
It's like it's got glitter in it.
Yeah, look how sparkly it is. It looks like a piece of fine...
Don't touch it, you'll get your manky prints on it.
It looks like a piece of fine jewellery. That is incredible.
That's just from spray?
That's just from this little spray here, the iron reactor. Well, it's had a fantastic reaction from me. That's what I'm going to say.
Wow, it actually looks like you've just sprayed glitter on them.
Yeah, wow. That gets a massive thumbs up. That is a great start. And of course, after you've done the first wheel, repeat 3 more times, unless you've got a lunch robin.
Ryan Little.
Right, so the snow foam is applied. As you can see, it is drying out quite quickly because of the sunlight. And if I'm honest, I just about had enough product to get around the whole car, which, to be honest, was quite surprising because, let's face it, this isn't a particularly large car. Now, that could be down to my technique, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I just about was able to squeeze out all the solution onto the body of the car. So let that do its thing for a bit, kind of ease off the dirt, and then time for the shampoo. So it's time for the shampoo, and this is going to be tricky because, as you can see, the car is drying out really quickly, and this is why you shouldn't really wash a car in direct sunlight, because it does make your life harder. So because of that, I'm going to wash one panel at a time. I think to even do one side of the car, I'm not really going to have enough time unless I run around like a headless chicken. Now, I don't really want to do it. I want to take my time, and I've got plenty of daylight left, so there's no real reason to rush this because I want to get it right. So I've got the shampoo here. So I've got my bucket of warm water here. Now, it's always best practice to have a 2-bucket method. You have one bucket like I have here for the shampoo, for the clean stuff, and then you rinse your wash bit out, your sponge, into a secondary bucket which is full of cold water, which, as you will go on, will get dirtier and dirtier. The reason for this is because you don't want to get your nice clean water dirty, and then you're essentially just rubbing dirt onto the car. So how do you use the shampoo? So squirt 1 or 2 squeezes into your wash bucket. So quite self-evident. So 1, 2, there we go. Let's mix it up, give it a nice lather, get it all nice and foamy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to provoke it a little bit with this. Just get it to really foam up, get some nice suds. Now, of course, I am going to need to rinse this panel again because it is dried in the matter of what feels like seconds. So let me do that as well. Let me get this all lathered up nicely. So really soak the panel, and then quickly on with the wash mitt before it gets too dry. So use nice straight lines. Really make sure I get every bit of the panel. Now my eye's watering because of hay fever, brilliant. So next up we have another product to try. Hopefully I'm in frame now. So this is the ceramic boost. So what this is, spray on and rinse off to get an extremely hydrophobic effect on your paintwork, windows and wheels. Protection can last up to 3 months, so hopefully a very good product indeed. Right, so I will try and do this quickly because this is starting to dry out. Let's see, after shampooing and rinsing your vehicle, we'll give this a quick rinse, make sure there's no other bits that I've missed. Right, so 2 to 3 squirts, so you don't have to use that much, so use this quite sparingly. So,
ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that should be enough, right. And then, okay, right. So if you give that a rinse, my love.
Straight away?
Yep. So look at that, guys, just look how shiny and resplendent she looks. Wow, look at that, that's fantastic. And I haven't even applied the wax yet. So far, I'm very impressed, I have to say. So next up we have the ceramic wax. So let's have a Carnauba liquid wax infused with ceramic technology that offers traditional gloss with modern strength. Protection can last 8 to 10 months. So yep, looks to be a very durable solution for sure. So to apply this, you need 4 pea-sized drops. So 1, 2, oh, that's quite a big pea. 3 and 4. So apply it to the surface like so. Make sure you apply it evenly and over the surface, try not to miss any bits, and then just let that cure for a bit, let that set in, and we will come back to that in a few minutes. So you know when the wax is cured because you should be able to run your finger along it and the first layer of wax will come off and it shouldn't be streaky, you should be left with a clear layer beneath. It's really difficult to get this on camera, but I'm just going to pick a spot where I can see the wax has hazed, so difficult to, there we go. Okay, so it's still just a tad streaky, so I'm going to let it stand for another minute or so, then come back to it. Right, let's give it another go. It's quite difficult to see in this light. That does look better though, so I've got my trusty microfiber cloth here, and let's just buff it out. Okay, so I would say it's pretty well waxed. Let me show you the fruit of my labours. I must admit I'm knackered. The time now is approaching 6:30, so I've been at this a very long time, which may seem crazy because this is not a very large car. So on the whole, let me show you around. On the whole, she is looking very resplendent in her Montego blue, and I am happy with the results. There are quite a few watermarks on the bonnet, which is a little bit disappointing, but as I said at the top of the video, that's what happens when you wash a car in direct sunlight. That is always going to be quite a high risk. I don't blame the product for that. I think that is really the weather and to a certain degree my technique as well. But this side was cleaned in the shade, and that was easier of course, and look at that. That is literally like a mirror. As you can see, the windows are still very dirty. Fear not, I will do that in a few moments. I'm going to focus on this panel and show you the next product. So the product is described as a quick detailer that is used on clean paintwork to give an extremely high gloss finish for that just waxed look in a short period of time. So this sort of product will be handy if you're going to a car show, or if you just want to spruce up the paintwork a little bit but you don't want to give it a proper wax. So this is kind of I suppose to some degree a lazy man's wax, so this suits me down to the ground. So this panel is of course clean. Now you can use it on slightly dusty cars, but there is a proviso. So the instructions state, where is it? If you want to use exterior detailer to remove dust, then spray liberally onto the panel. Use a new microfiber cloth to scoop the dust, then flip to a fresh side to buff off to a high gloss finish. So in essence, if the car is a bit dusty, then just use a bit more of this product. So this isn't dusty, it is clean. Let me just go back a bit because my shadow is covering the panel a little bit. So I'm just going to spray it on. Oh, it smells really nice. I've got to say that the shampoo and the ceramic wax also have got a very pleasing smell. You'll have to excuse me, I do have a bit of a dry mouth because it is quite dry and also windy out here. So it's just rub it in really nicely and then flip to the other side, just buff it out a bit more, and now the cloth is gliding over the surface of the car. And that is pretty much all you need to do. It is a very easy and simple product. So for someone like me, who isn't exactly a car cleaning expert, I like this kind of product because it is very simple and effective to use, and you can use it in a very short space of time. So things like this get a very big thumbs up from me. So yeah, dare I say this is my favorite product? It may just be. Right, so next up, the glass cleaner. As you can see, the windscreen is very streaky. It's got very nasty watermarks, so let's get rid of them. Okay, spray it onto the glass and then wipe down to the solution. Okay, brilliant. So, it should be quite nice and easy to use. I am still battling a bit of wind, so this might be interesting. Well, that smells quite nice as well. All right, just about reached to the other side. Good thing about having a small car. Right, let's use the green side for the actual cleaning method. Right, lift up the wipers. Always make sure to do it underneath the wipers. Don't be lazy. Oh, there goes the interior detailer, which we'll be using shortly. Okay, it's working quite well. I must admit, it is having a little bit of difficulty getting rid of the more stubborn watermarks, so I'm just going to apply a bit more to the troublesome areas, which are more around the seal of the windscreen. Yeah, that's actually got quite a nice shine to it. So this product does work, but you may just need to have a bit of elbow grease in stock. Make sure you've got some of that in your locker. Particularly if you're trying to battle against the solution whilst it's trying desperately to dry it on the windscreen. There we go, it's coming up nicely now. So the product does work, you just need to have a bit of patience, and you just need to work with it a bit. So to be fair, the interior doesn't look too dirty, it is quite dusty. So yeah, I've got the interior detailer just there. So there we go, the interior detailer. Let's focus back on the dashboard now. So a quick detailer for your interior, perfect for frequent use, and leaves a factory matte finish on all of your interior surfaces. So pretty straightforward, can be used on any hard interior surface. Simply spray directly onto a Sam's microfiber cloth. Well, I've got just a bog standard one, and buff the surface, leaving a uniform matte finish. So, right, okay, so spray directly onto my cloth. The smell on this one isn't quite as pleasant as the others. I'd say it's a bit more soapy, a bit more chemically. But it's not to say it doesn't smell nice. But the dash is looking pretty much factory fresh. Time to wrap up. I did film a summary once I was done, but to be honest, it was a bit too long, so hopefully this will be more to the point. I was very happy with the overall result, and I would have no problem recommending this kit. All the products worked effectively, but I must admit the glass cleaner needed a bit more work than I had expected, and I would have liked a bit more snow foam. However, those are only small niggles which wouldn't put me off buying this kit. The rest of the range worked very well. It didn't require lots of effort, so I believe this will be quite an easy kit to use even if you aren't an experienced car cleaner. If you fancy giving this a go for yourself, don't forget you can get the kit for £30 instead of £35 when you use the Car Obsession 5 discount code. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Sam's Detailing for sending me their kit, and I do hope to do more work with them in the future. And of course, I'd like to give you guys watching this video a massive thank you as well. If you have enjoyed the video or found it useful, be sure to like, subscribe and comment if you want to. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession.